case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In the early 1970s, a landmark case known as Javins v. First National Realty Corp. caught national attention when a group of tenants in Northwest Washington challenged their landlord, First National Realty Corporation, over a failure to maintain habitable living conditions in their rented apartments. Originally, the lower courts had ruled in favor of the landlord, holding a traditional view that tenants should pay rent regardless of the living conditions offered. The tenants, however, contested this, presenting evidence of about 1,500 violations of the District of Columbia's housing regulations as a reason to withhold their rent payments. The magnitude and seriousness of these violations eventually led to an appeal that reached the United States Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. In a decision that turned the tide, the Court of Appeals reversed the lower court's ruling. It declared that there was an implied warranty of habitability in urban residential leases, which landlords were obligated to uphold. The court further clarified that this warranty could not be waived or transferred by any agreement, stressing the necessity for landlords to comply with housing regulations to validate a housing contract. The court recognized the power imbalance and legitimate expectations of tenants. It asserted that district housing codes not only mandated a warranty of habitability in all covered leases, but also established standards for housing, inspection mechanisms, and the responsibility of landlords. Therefore, a landlord's breach of these codes could make the lease void as an illegal contract. The case was consequently sent back to the lower court to establish whether the alleged violations existed during the rent default period and how this misconduct influenced the tenant's obligation to pay rent. If the landlord was found guilty of completely breaching the rental obligation, the case for possession on non-payment would fail, highlighted the court. This decision in Javins v. First National Realty Corp. underscored tenant rights to habitable housing and held landlords legally accountable for providing safe, well-maintained premises. It marked a significant shift in the tenant-landlord relationship, laying essential groundwork for contemporary housing codes and protections.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.